Probably. And we're getting into game 1 on Smashville. So, Ness versus Peach, Meru versus S1. They have quite the even match record, honestly. When they've played the Counterpick even. Like, S1 almost always wins, but Meru is one of the people who consistently makes it close as possible.
At least tries to take some games off, and he is capable of doing so.
Like, I think last time he even was ahead for quite a long time, but he couldn't take the final stock of S1. And you know Ness, if you go even with Ness, you're losing.
Pretty much. Ness versus Peach in general is a pretty interesting matchup because Peach likes to approach from the air, and Ness, obviously being a character with forward air, up air, is able, even back air, to counter those floats. The other hand, though, once Peach starts getting in, wow, okay.
She just thinks like that, the 10er circuit.
I can't even finish my sentence and Meru will interrupt me.
Yeah, and it's all because Meru recently has been using a lot more forward smash. It's really quite interesting.
It's actually a pretty good move because it can catch people off guard pretty well.
Yeah.
It's a disjoint because she's using a tool.
It doesn't look like it has a lot of range, but it totally does.
Yeah, and it has a disjoint. So if you, for example, misplace your hitbox that has a hurtbox on it as well, a little bit, you can just get slapped in the face.
Even Ness with his magnificent hitboxes has to space correctly around that forward smash.
Exactly. And as we see right now, Meru with the lead. And I think once Peach starts getting momentum on Ness, for example, once she has the dare pressure on his shield or even on himself, it's pretty hard for Ness to counter that because his jump squat, from what I remember on his, like not his jump squat, but his startup on his mid-air jump is pretty slow. So out of shield, you know, it's pretty hard for him to react to the flow because his best out of shield options are grounded ones.
Yeah, especially since way back when the shield stun got increased. They just made it harder. And of course, S1, incredible air dodge character. Just air dodge, up air. Simple stuff, but effective.
Well, not standard now. S1 does it a lot, which is because it's good. But what we see with S1 and why Ness complements him so well is because he's a download heavy player. He will always kind of waste his first stock for the download and then starts getting the momentum done. And as we see right now, S1 is able to get the read on what Meru is doing.
Yeah, he got caught off guard. He got caught off guard early with the forward smash, but right now it's almost even. Meru has him off stage though.
The footstool was pretty good.
And of course, Peach's ledge pressure. One of the most scariest ledge pressure in the game. Is that a Stitch? Okay, he got a Stitch. I want to see
what he can do with that.
I want to see the home run bet.
That's the Stitch face. It will hit.
Not even a KO though. Not even a KO. And the Stitch is gone. Toad.
And the Toad. Yeah, that will be it. Okay. Peach's edge guard is really good against recoveries like, for example, Cloud, Ness, Little Mac. Because Toad is really good, but she also has a very strong off-stage presence because of float and her strong aerial.
And once you get these characters in those positions, they just don't have any other options.
Well, they can kind of try to move around it. Oh, unfortunate SE by Meru. And I'm not sure if Peach is one of these characters like, for example, Ike, that if they face away from the ledge, they can't actually grab it. I think she is.
She might be. Oh, no! That's a classic trick by S1. He's been doing that since Edge 1. He scares you into going over him with the PK Thunder off stage.
And then the tail catches you.
Yeah, he makes the U-turn. And then all of a sudden you wish you would have just let yourself get hit by the original PK Thunder.
Exactly, and the trick is to let the tail catch you. Because if the tail catches you, it's a little bit hit lag that allows him to combo that into the PK Rocket to get that massive knockback and damage.
So you cannot get hit by the tail. You cannot just trust you can land safely on the other side. Honestly, PK Thunder, one of the most scary edge guarding tools in this game.
Back throw.
Yeah, back throw, easy peasy.
Just waiting out, knowing that Meru was approaching from the air pretty much all the time. Expecting Meru to come from the air again. Meru using the forward air, landing with it, which is pretty laggy. S1 not even having to shield it, which results in no shield lag, and he was able to grab that and punish him.
Yeah.
Solid gameplay.
And you know, as soon as you're in skill percent, it's just a matter of time. With a back throw like that, just, you know, being behind against Ness is probably one of the worst characters in the game to be behind against.
Yeah, because his massive combo, his massive damage output, but also his grab game, his up air.
His ease of killing.
Yeah, exactly. And it's so interesting because if Ness is jumping at you, he has two options. He can either land with up air at kill percentages, which kills extremely early, or he can down air cancel it into a grab. If you stay in shield, he can just down air cancel it into a grab if you don't react to it.
Yeah, you just have to outspace and kind of outread your opponent, which is extremely hard to do against a player like S1. I mean, you saw it in the first game. He got handled by Meru on the first stock. Now we're looking at the first stock of game 2, and he has barely got hit.
That's the download that I was talking about earlier. But yeah, the interesting fact is also that up air is pretty safe on shield. It's actually very safe on shield. So what he can do is just condition you to shield a lot by up air landing on you and then just grabbing you, or the other way around.
Yeah, speaking of grabbing, another clean first stock by S1. With the back throw, here comes Meru though. Smack him with that crown.
Oh,
stage footstool?
This is hard. Yep.
Oh, he catches it!
Yep,
The two frame, yeah.
The stage spike,
untackable.
Yeah, it's untackable. It's not always that he goes into the stage, I think, but in this case...
Yeah, it's just if you're you flow, you fly to the side you are on, you know?
Yeah.
If you're to the left of beach, you will fly to the left. If you're to the right, fly to the right. But it's kind of deceptive with down air because it pokes down diagonally. It might look like you're just perfectly below beach.
Yeah.
But because it's... Oh!
Amazing edge guard by Meru.
Yeah, the balls to go out there and challenge the PK Rocket.
Didn't go low enough to counter that PK Thunder. Will actually get the follow-up on the PK Fire though, or actually PK Fire itself. Goes for the 2-frame again. And because the hitbox of down air is lasting for a pretty long while, right? It's pretty easy to get that 2-frame because of the long-lasting hitbox. And it follows after, the hitboxes follow after each other pretty fast. Again, the misspace of the Toad. S1 knows that he can go behind Peach, and there is no counter hitbox there.
Yeah, you have to be a marksman with this PK Rocket though, and he clearly is getting the perfect angle after he had been hit by the Toad once or twice. Because honestly, he was doing really, really great in the first stock, but just Meru's edge guards have been crazy.
And the Nair will take it. Nair generally being a safer move than the forward air. And the Nair at that percentage would kill, so it was the better option because if it was shielded, it was better to follow up. Nair in general is being a really good move because what it does basically, if she is pressuring you with the down airs, usually if she does a down air after the down air, you can interrupt that with an aerial if you have a quick jump squat. But the Nair is way faster, and there will be the stock.
Speaking of fast move, the drop kick by S1 sent him all the way off the side. A small lead for Meru.
Yep, only 58% though, but both of these characters have such a good combo game, and that means that damage is done quickly. And
Peach, though, also one of the best combo escapers in the game. Her double jump is kind of questionable, but she's just so floaty that combos just stop working really early.
Same goes for Ness, though, with the air dodge.
Definitely.
So yeah, that makes it interesting. Both have a strong combo game, but both have to actually respect each other's combo because that's the forward air and the air dodge.
Okay, Turnips pressure him to go low, but he
doesn't go for PK Rocket.
Exactly.
The up smash.
And that's it. Meru takes a game.
That will be 1-1, and I think this is a best of 3, so the last game.
Definitely. Oh yeah, it's winner semis, not even
it's not even winners finals.
That's not what we're used to over here.
Because we have Mr.R waiting there, I think.
Yeah, he'll be facing the winner of this set.
Yeah, because I didn't see Baller against Mr.R, but
it was close. It was surprisingly close. Baller did great, but yeah,
it's running,
the seed prevailed.
It's Mr.R. I mean, come on, what do you expect?
But you know, you expect it until the unexpected happens, and
exactly, you never know.
It could be any time. It could be today, just as it could be today that Meru puts S1 in the losers bracket. As this is the final game, best of 3. They're running it back to Smashville, classic S1. If the opponent will let him, he will play the entire set on Smashville.
That's the yeah, exactly, and that combo was actually the equivalent of a Snake F-Tilt in Brawl because it did 21%. The down throw double forward air.
Snake sounds terrifying.
It kind of was. That forward tilt at 21 on its own. Pretty ridiculous. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, Meru has kind of made a counter adaptation when it comes to spacing in neutral.
Yeah, exactly. And I like how both of these players are adapting to each other's new playstyles. Because I've seen S1 reacting to Meru's more approach-heavy playstyle, and then Meru switched it up to adapt to S1's playstyle. And you keep see that go around. Great pressure. Just jumping up with the down air. S1 dropping the shield, which allowed Meru to get that hit.
The side B, probably a misinput. I never see Meru use that move.
No, exactly. You know, on hit it's pretty safe, but if it misses, you know, and from the range that it has, it's pretty predictable. Yeah. Or not predictable, but easy to react to.
It's just, you know, and you get so little out of it. It's just not worth it usually.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it when people find creative uses for moves like that. Though, you know.
Yeah, you know, that was a good use of it because it has one advantage, and that is that it actually Peach pulls her body back a little bit, which means that it can make a move with and then punish with that.
I mean, Meru's getting real smash happy right now. He knocked him with the frying pan. He went straight up because that's also interesting. Unless you're keeping track of the order, because it is a set order.
Yeah.
It's tennis racket, golf club, frying pan, if I'm not mistaken.
No roll into the stage. That's back throw. I liked how Meru
No,
was
it's
actually
actually
floating
tennis.
over.
It's actually tennis racket, frying pan, golf club. But yeah, they all have different angles.
Yeah, and they all have different knockbacks and stuff.
So
and
unless you're
properties.
keeping track of that yourself, you won't know which way to the eye.
It's pretty hard to actually predict if you don't. What you say. And then at the same time, like there's difference in damage or something. I don't know the exact properties of it, but another for them.
And they're keeping it even, just slugging it out.
I
Hit
like
after hit
how
after
they are
hit.
playing like footsies completely. Oh, that's it.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
they
Meru's character speech, just her floatiness is saving her life right there. She got hit by the tail, but no PK rocket.
Indeed, and I like how he was just grabbing the ledge. I'm not sure if that was on purpose, but if it was, that was extremely smart. And what I was about to say is that I really like how these two are playing their footsies completely in the air, because what I saw, right, Meru predicting S1 coming with the fair, so he jumped back and jumped higher than S1, which allowed him to get in that fair attack.
Of course, both of these characters are air characters. Their ground games for the both of them are kind of lackluster.
Yeah.
You know, how are you going to approach in space with the ground moves of these two? Like, Peach's forward tilt is kind of bad. Her down tilt's good, but only as a combo tool.
Yeah.
Definitely not as a basic tool. And Ness is the same, you know. He has some utility for jab, he has some utility for down tilt, but honestly, all of the rest is just not really
not
moves
that
you want to
good.
be using in neutral. You want to go for this neutral airs, you want to go for this back airs.
I mean, you've got to use them because of a character without a ground game. I mean, probably not going to work out, but indeed, what you're saying, both of them are definitely air-based characters. That's
Back throw, almost doing it
going
at
to
80. God.
almost doing it.
Looking for the drop kick? No.
Almost doing it, that down smash.
Meru
Extremely good
getting
anticipation.
punished for using the side B. That makes me sad.
I do like how
I
S1
want
predicted that.
Peach's side B to succeed, man.
Peach's side B to succeed. I did like how S1 predicted it and just punished it though. That was really good. Again, goes for the nair and the air or the double jump air dodge.
Meru off stage again, so scary. No jump for. He got the jump out of it?
Yeah.
Or did he have it all this time?
Yeah, he did.
Oh.
But I really like how precise Meru was with that punish on the pick rocket. Goes for a downer. S1 staying on the ledge a little too long, and this is scary for him because he hasn't been touching the stage all this time. But
Okay, Toad? No, he lets it go back.
no Toad. This is still scary because S1 is on the ledge at the center of the stage. This is a punish. Oh wow.
No, the
Getting
tail.
away.
The
Yeah.
tail coming through once again.
It was the ledge regrab, but S1 Ness having that PK Thunder mix-up makes it harder to actually get his regrab if you don't actually space around that PK Thunder. The back air will do it.
Yeah,
only
definitely
16%.
180.
Last stock. Very close set.
Is it upset time or will S1 clutch it out like he has done so many times before?
And I like how Meru is not just trying to get back on center stage because he's just waiting in that corner.
the
There's
top
like,
face.
usually being in the corner is not a good thing, but Meru just doesn't care. He's like, yeah, you can approach me. I'm in the corner, but I don't have to get into the stage precisely.
And he's right about it, because usually when you try to approach an edge, you're getting snuffed out by his obviously superior hitboxes, unless you're a guy like Mark, you know.
Well, what many people do when they want to get back to center stage is like,
Oh, just hold on.
Is it?
Oh, gets back. Oh, no
that could've been
punish!
the grab. That could have been a
It
grab.
looks so scary though. S1
Again,
was
S1 on stage.
basically sliding against the blast zone.
Wow,
And the key!
will be it. Great
The
play
key!
by Meru. He will beat S1.
Yeah! Just exactly the way the crew battle at Big House 6 ended, you know. You stand menacingly at the ledge, he rolls on, and you just bah!